Welcome back. Let's get into our trending topics now and see what people have been speaking about over yesterday and last night as well. Load shedding. No surprises there. That came and knocked us all on our doors. Never ever a welcome guest, that's a fact. But so we started with load shedding last night, ended this morning, and again it's coming in at 9 o'clock tonight. So just keep looking at your schedule. So that's unfortunately where we're at right now when it comes to load shedding. Amazingly, together with that, I also see another trend that popped up was Gwede Mantashe, and this was during a conference that he was speaking, and all about talking about what energy sources that South Africa should be using, and he's still advocating coal is the way to go for South Africa. We need to manage our transition from coal into different energy sources. So that balance, phasing out coal, saying we must not collapse our economy because we are greedy of green funding. That's the one thing that he's been quoted as saying. And also, that whole mix from renewable to nuclear to coal. So this has all been spoken about.
I don't think he's wrong. I think he's absolutely correct. There needs to be a just transition. And we need to find out what the just part of it will entail. You look at the jobs that may be at stake. We are not unaware. We are fully cognizant of the environmental impact of coal-produced energy, but at the same time, do we shut that off and have people sit at home and add to the unemployment numbers? I don't think the minister's wrong. I think these are the sort of things that we need to have proper broad-based conversations around, so that we do get to that sweet spot where we can have a just transition. It has to be a proper mix, but it has to make sense.
Yeah,
the prices at the moment, the price has to be
astronomical.
A factor.
It really does. Yeah. Nuclear also thrown into it, and nuclear is a big one that he's also sort of saying could be our savior for decarbonization. So it's amazing how many years we've been talking about our energy problems for. It's huge.
Yeah.
Just a huge problem, and I'm not sure where we're getting with it. But anyway, so all right, that was one of the trending topics. So Gwede and load shedding together.
Yeah. Then #justice for Boiti and Buji. These two go together.
Yeah.
So Boiti and a few friends were out for drinks or dinner, and this is Buji.
Oh.
So Buji also quite a well-known person in the entertainment space. So they were sitting there. Yesterday the audio was released of what had actually happened, because this is something that happened last week or the week before, where Buji then attacked Boiti, basically somehow got a glass in her face, left her all bloodied, few lacerations, we understand, but it all just degenerated from them having a discussion and then basically calling each other out, and a little bit of body shaming and name calling, and it all just went south.
Yeah.
But Buji ends up attacking Boiti. He's then arrested for that particular assault, and now people are saying shouldn't get away with it.
Yeah.
There should be justice for Boiti.
And then I saw as we were looking through it that Buji has released a statement, and he put that out on social media and just talking about what actually happened that night. And just I can't read the whole thing. We don't have time, but just I've been through the most rough, emotional, and difficult time the past few days regarding allegations against me of GBV. In no way do I condone such behavior and actions that occurred that night. However, I feel victimized as I was not given the opportunity to relay my side of the story. And then he goes on to talk about what happened and how he's against it, and just how bad it was. They were fighting, and he in fact was also being abused. So he also got assaulted during this.
And there was name calling.
There was so much, and there's a voice recording that's doing the rounds. But anyway, let's not get involved in that, because that's something that obviously will be spoken about for some time, and there's court cases and everything going on. So right now, who knows? But it's just never acceptable, and that's the big talking points right now.
Lots going on in the country, lots going on in the police department as well, the South African Police Service, as it were. So Aldridge de Klerk up next to talk to us about that.